Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NVDA for NVIDIA Corp. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about the stock regularly on the channel now for quite some time. The first thing I would point out is that we did fill this downside gap from right around in here, but we did catch ourselves before ultimately making that move all the way into 250, which we've been discussing for quite some time. So to me, the fact that we didn't rotate all the way down to the target is fairly convincing. To be a little bit skeptical of the downside, to be quite frank with you, and across the entire broader marketplace, especially in tech as well as the S&Ps, we've seen a significant rally off of the Monday lows and some follow through to the upside. The NVIDIA chart here is no exemption from that. So are we getting overly bullish? Absolutely not. I mean, the trend here is still definitely down. Don't forget that we do have lower highs continuously in effect and lower lows as well. So the trend is down, don't get me wrong, but we're just simply bouncing off of, right? If I were to redraw this as a channel and drag this down here, and you could even make pretend and extend that a little bit further to the left like this, we're just bouncing off the low end of the trend channel. So don't get overly excited to the upside here inside of NVIDIA, but I do think that there is potential at least to rotate back higher towards the top end of the channel, the daily 50 SMA, roughly 295-ish area here inside of NVIDIA based on this bottoming rough bottoming pattern that we're starting to see with the hammer candle on the daily. So that's the take from the daily. Let's drop it down to the 30-minute now and just see what's going on here. Let's, can I cancel? No, I can't cancel the channel drawing. Anyways, I'll remove that and I'll just redraw this resistance trend line later. What I would point out is the rough formation of a potential inverted head and shoulders, right? If you look at this as shoulder one, head, and potential for shoulder two building out here, you get a rough neckline that starts to look something like that. And I would definitely watch out for that to potentially break and be a bullish catalyst to take us higher to the resistance trend line, right? The top end of the trend channel, which we just removed, unfortunately. So there it is back in play here. That's what I would watch out for to the upside. We can also start to look at this activity here as a bit of a bull flag. And I mean, it's really healthy activity. Nice move here, nice period of consolidation, moves higher, consolidation, flags stacking on top of flags, stacking on top of flags. We'll come in with the fibs from the low up to the high, and what you'll notice is that on this most recent consolidation, we never even came close to the 38.2. So the buyers do have a little bit of a relative strength edge here, noting how high and tight that consolidation is. So once again, just to recap here, we are looking at this as an inverted head and shoulders type pattern starting to unfold. It could do something like this and then build out a larger right-hand shoulder, sort of similar to what we have in here. So be on the lookout for that. But your breakout point is ultimately going to be here at the 284 if that happens, or if you want to get in early, look for that resistance trend line, the minor neckline here to break to take us into 284 and then reevaluate the chart, right? So that's what I'm seeing. If it's going to be bearish, it's got to be firmly back down underneath 272. Why is that the number? Well, quite simply put, we have 1, 2, and then 3 for this consolidation and prior high areas of touches. So anything underneath, maybe you would look out below for the rotation here to the low end of this level. And what you'll also notice about this is that this is a weak level, right? This is not like we just have a nice sharp move off of it. There's a lot of wicks that stacked here, so it is going to start to act as a flush point at 258, but we'll deal with that when and if we actually get there. For now, pay attention primarily to the inverted head and shoulders. Hopefully you've hit that point home today. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.